Never assume someone's worthless. The kindest hearts are often the ones quietly carrying the heaviest pain. Every morning at the corner of Maple Street, a worn-out man named Mr. Harris sat on an old bench. Frayed jacket, faded jeans, a small backpack clutched tightly at his side. People passed by and judged him instantly. Homeless guy again. He should get a job. Lazy man just sitting there. Some crossed the street to avoid him. Others whispered loud enough for him to hear. But Mr. Harris never reacted. He simply gave a small, gentle nod to anyone who made eye contact, which wasn't many. One afternoon, a woman carrying grocery bags from the local market stumbled. Her bags ripped open, sending apples rolling across the sidewalk. People stared, some laughed, nobody helped, except the lazy man. Mr. Harris got up instantly, kneeling to collect every apple, wiping them clean on his old jacket, placing them back carefully. The woman blinked, shocked. "Thank you. I didn't expect." He cut her off gently with a smile. "It's okay, I'm just glad you're not hurt." But the moment that changed everything came a week later. A little boy went missing near the farmer's market. His mother screamed his name, shaking, sobbing, terrified. People panicked, some pulled out their phones to record. Some looked around half-heartedly, but Mr. Harris, he ran. He checked behind dumpsters, under stairwells, between cars, until he finally spotted a small pair of sneakers behind a storage shed. The boy was crying. "It's okay," Mr. Harris whispered softly. "You're safe, I've got you." He carried him gently through the crowd. The moment the mother saw her child, she collapsed into tears, hugging both of them. Everyone watching went quiet. One man muttered, "Why'd you help him so fast? How did you even know where to look?" Mr. Harris lowered his head. "My son went missing years ago. I never found him. I promised if I ever got the chance to save someone else's child, I would." Silence fell over Maple Street. People looked at him differently, not with judgment, but with guilt. The town sheriff walked over, placing a hand on his shoulder. "You're not just some man on a bench, you're a hero." Days later, the community came together. A local cafe offered him a part-time job. A couple donated clothes. Someone gave him a small room to stay in. For the first time in a long time, Mr. Harris breathed with relief. He wasn't invisible anymore. Judgment is loud, but kindness saves people. Which one did you choose today?